we get started though, be sure to fish slap that like button with a fish. So here you guys go. There is some fish for my Escabros out there, but today's seed is best TU19 seed, and be sure to enter it just like that, or you will not get a seed just like I get. But you actually spawn over here, as you can tell from the bonus chest right here, but you spawn in this little green grass biome, and as you can tell, it really is little. It's probably one of the smallest I've ever seen, but hey, check this out. You got some awesome cave systems connected to it, so it's definitely a really awesome spawn, and around it you actually have a very large snow forest biome. But to the north of it you have that desert biome, and the desert biome is actually where all three above ground dungeons are located, and in the top left of the map there is the jungle temple. But to the bottom right, as you can tell, there is a jungle biome, but unfortunately there is nothing like a jungle temple or anything like that inside of it. And to the top right there is a very large ocean biome. So that is pretty much what this map is consisting of, and normally I would be like, you know what, this map isn't that great, but it's just got so many great features, and it's so good for survival that I just had to showcase it for you guys. Now we're going to be going into the desert biome right now. Like I said, I normally don't like desert biomes, but I really like this one because of the amount of ores, for several reasons. Obviously the three above ground dungeons, but also check out the amount of ores in this little stone quarry over here. You know, got a whole bunch of coal, iron, and stuff like that, so right next to spawn, you can go mining straight away, and for all these ores, and it's great. And over here, this is actually a lone above ground dungeon right here. It's actually a spider spawner, and inside of the chest, you know, you got a whole bunch of saddles, some iron ingots, stuff like that. But right here, we have a power 3 enchanted book. So, alright, that's okay, but it gets better from over here. And I'm actually going to read off the coordinates for you guys really quickly. So, X of 31, Y of 65, and Z of 54. Now, over here we got a little well over here, desert well. Actually, that's not a rare desert well, that's just a regular normal desert well. But over here, this is actually where the other two above ground mob spawners are, and it's actually really cool because one's a skeleton spawner and the other one's a zombie spawner. So you actually have 3 above ground mob spawners, and all 3 of them, they're different types of mobs, so that is awesome. But over here, inside this chest, nothing really too special, but inside of this chest, we have a ridiculous chest right here. So we got Sharpness 4, okay, so Sharpness 4 and Smite V, so this chest right here, right next to the skeleton spawner is insane. But over here, you know, we got 2 more Enchanted Books. We got Knockback II, Fire Protection 2, so that's also really good. And the coordinates to this is X of 106, Y of 67, and Z of -22 for these 2 above ground mob spawners, so it's definitely really awesome. But now guys, I'm going to be showing you guys what you have all been waiting for, and I know everybody wants to see a jungle temple, and this is honestly the first one I've ever seen. I've loaded up like probably close to 30 worlds, and this is the only jungle temple I saw. I've seen several desert temples, but this is the only jungle temple I've seen, and it is over here. Now the coordinates to the jungle temple is actually, well, I'll read off this little block right here. So X of -410, Y of 64, and Z of -136. And as you guys can tell, it is on the left-hand side of the map. And over here, this is actually where the bonus chest is located. So inside of this bonus chest, we have a Sharpness 1 book. Nothing too special, but you got 5 iron ingots. So, you know, it might be worth grabbing while you're over here. But it's definitely really cool because, you know, you got this little redstone contraptions right here, little tripwire. I see you, tripwire, because I know you're there. And right over here, guys, we have ourselves another chest, and inside of it is 2 iron ingots. So definitely a pretty good survival seed. You know, it doesn't have the best terrain, but check it out. You know, we got so many awesome features that is worth who knows, grinding out, going to the Ender Dragon, because you definitely can get a lot of XP from this mob spawner over here, or these above ground mob spawners inside the seed. And it's definitely always really cool to see a jungle temple, because it's my first one I've ever seen. TU19's out. I'm sure you guys want to see it, but here we go, guys. I'm going to be doing the X-ray glitch right now, so you guys can get an idea of the cave generation on the seed, and check it out. This is one of the major reasons why I wanted to showcase this seed, and I saved it for the end because I consider it to be the best part, because look at how many caves there are. It's so many caves and so many ravines. It's just absolutely ridiculous, and I really love this seed. So once again, guys, the seed will be down below in the description in case you didn't check it out at the very start of the video. It is best TU14 seed. Definitely pretty easy to remember, but once again, be sure to enter it exactly as I have shown it, or otherwise you will not get this seed. So here you go, guys. Best TU14. Definitely pretty easy. Definitely pretty easy to remember. And once again, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to fish slap that like button. So